Well, good evening, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. It is 7:15, and one of the mistakes I keep making is I eat too late. But I just stopped working. You know, we've got a lot of stuff done at like 6:15, so it's been a long day. We started early, and I want to show you what we're doing for dinner because I was like, I really don't feel like cooking or fixing anything big, but it's like I don't want to eat out, and I've been trying to stay away from fast food and stuff, and so I'm doing some prep work right now for just using the Blackstone grill outside. So here's what I decided to do. I had some potatoes and I bought some asparagus. I took the potatoes and I put them in the microwave for about 7 minutes with some olive oil on there. I had a red pepper, the asparagus, I had some mushrooms and some red onions and white onions. Chopped this up, I put olive oil on it. I put some oregano to give it like a little bit of a really nice fresh taste to it, and salt and pepper, and I'll put a little bit of butter, and I'll just put this on the griddle, let this cook. The other thing I'm doing is, because I love the meeting place. The meeting place has been fantastic to me. I love the meat. It's actually really easy just to do a hamburger. And you know how I do my hamburgers. I bought a thing of mushrooms. It was like $4 for the mushrooms. Put some of those in here. I've got a jalapeno pepper and I got a white onion right there. But here's what I want to show you though. The difference of eating good food versus bad food. When you go to the store and you buy some hamburger, you notice how when you look at it, the color is bright red and everything else until you open it up, and inside it's kind of brown. Now look, this is real. Dang, I just dropped it. Dang it. What I want to show you is this is fresh ground meat. There's no gas put on here. That's what it looks like throughout. So this is 1.5 pounds of meat, which will make me about 6 burgers, which will be incredible on the grill. I can't tell you what the fat content is on this, but you can see it's not a lot of fat in this. And when you cook it, you don't get a lot of that grease that's coming off of it. So I'll end up having 2 burgers, and I'll have a plate full of veggies, and it'll be a great meal. And it's real easy because I can go put this on the griddle. Not a lot of dishes to clean up. It's easy peasy, so to speak. And it will definitely fill me up. Today I've been really thirsty, and I've been going for about 12 hours. I have drank a couple of bottles of water today, and had my coffee. Trying to think, did I have anything really to eat? Because I usually have been running around like a crazy man. I think I snacked on we had some lunch meat that we got from our Amish store. I think I ate a couple slices of that and a piece of the low sodium Swiss cheese. And I think that's about it. So, trying to do better. And now that it's warming up, definitely sweating a lot more, and I think that's why I've been thirsty. So what I did is I try not to go to Walmart very often, and I'm trying not to buy as much stuff as I used to, which is great because I used to go over and spend a ton at Walmart on a regular basis. I found a place, but I haven't gone to it yet. It's a local poultry farm, and they sell non-GMO feed to other farms and stuff like that. And I'm going to try that out this weekend to get some fresh chicken from them. They've got the brown eggs and everything else, and you know, supposedly pasture raised. And maybe I'll get lucky and I can say, hey, I do YouTube. Can I do a video about your place? And maybe they'll let me go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and fire up the griddle, and then I'm going to go take me a shower and get cleaned up and get dinner cooked because I'm definitely hungry. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started cooking here. I got a little bit of butter I'm going to put down on here, and I'm going to just put the veggies here. Look at that. Look at that. And we basically want to brown these just a bit, and just make them nice and tender and great, full of flavor and stuff. This is real food right here. You can see how pretty that's going to look. And so I've got the onions and the peppers and things. I'm going to go ahead and start sauteing those as well. So that way, then I'll cook the burgers last. So that way everything will be well cooked in here. This is going to be fantastic as we go through. I always say fantastic. Maybe I say fantastic too much. But I think it's going to be really good. So I'm going to let this cook and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. And I started cooking the burgers and stuff. Look at these veggies right now. Look at that. You see how the potatoes is browning just a little bit there? They're getting nice and soft in there. The sugars in them are caramelizing. This is going to be good. And it's just a little bit of butter, olive oil, and oregano in there. And that's good eating. I've got my usual mushrooms and onions and stuff here. And I've got my burgers. Now, here's what I've noticed about these burgers. Typically, when I go to Walmart or Kroger or Giant or whatever buying ground beef, I would have so much fat and grease that would come off of these that it was insane, and they would shrivel up. They would, I'd start out with a good-sized patty, and they would kind of shrivel up and not look very good. But look, most of this that's over here, that came off of the vegetables before I put it on here. Look at that. Do you see any grease right there where that was cooking? No. Look at that. That's just a nice, clean burger. Let me pull that off. That's actually the olive oil and the butter that came off of the stuff over there. But this is going to be good, okay? I didn't really feel like cooking today, but I'm glad I did because I was like, maybe I could just go ahead and get... No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Mark. Keep what you're doing going, okay? Keep staying away from processed food, the restaurant. Oh no, I will spoil myself from time to time. But right now, they have stepped to the abyss. They've gotten closer and closer to $4 a gallon. It's up to $3.97 now. It was $3.89 yesterday. It'll be over $4 tomorrow for no good reason whatsoever. And I hear that they're able to, they've taken some of the regulations, so basically your gas won't give you as many miles as it did before. Yeah, they're screwing us every which way they can. And at some point, I don't know what's going to happen. I'll be real with you. I went to the gas station and put gas in, and the thing cut off at $100, and I was only at 3/4 of the tank of gas. I can't even fill up my gas tank anymore without having to do it in 2 payments. Look at that. Oh, that's some nice fire roasted vegetables. All right, so we're going to just let these burgers get finished, and we're going to be eating. I'll see you inside. All right, I'm sitting down, and I'm tired. So here's what we got. We got some tomato salad that I made yesterday, which has some onions in it, Parmesan cheese, lemon juice, salt and pepper, vinegar, and some mayonnaise. And this is really good. We have, look at that. Oops. The potatoes, we microwave for about 6 minutes beforehand, but they're nice, really nice. Good flavor to this. The oregano helps give it a fresh taste to it. The olive oil keeps it kind of light as opposed to a whole lot of butter. We did put a little bit of butter in there, a couple pats. And then we got our burger that's loaded with the grilled vegetables. And we've got some spicy mustard that we got along with some Swiss cheese, low salt Swiss cheese, tomato slice, and some sweet pickles. Look at that. Mmm. Now that's a burger. A really good burger. And even though I was tired from working, it wasn't that hard cooking this. And definitely better than if I went to McDonald's and got some of that fake food. All right. What are you doing for dinner tonight?